Welcome, good afternoon to Firebrand Sprint on Microsoft Flavour IT Technical Support Specialist. We're particularly excited to be launching this apprenticeship programme, and it's been developed in partnership with Microsoft and approved. My name is Amanda Full-James. I'm head of BD for apprenticeships within Firebrand, and I'll be your speaker today for today's insight on this level 3 programme. And ultimately, how it will build capability in teams, through a breadth of all knowledge and skills to ultimately meet with customer needs, business demands, and be able to enhance efficiencies, keeping teams ahead of the curve. Now, our agenda for the next 45 minutes will include, why the Microsoft IT Tech Support Specialist, what it's going to bring to the table. We'll be taking you through a detailed programme overview and Firebrand's delivery methodology for a great experience for the learner. We'll have a look at the impact and return on investment, ultimately around apprenticeships and particularly this one. And why Firebrand, when you are really looking for a trusted provider, what sets us out from the rest? Just as Anita mentioned, there will be an opportunity afterwards for some questions, so please do ask and we'll hopefully get those answered. So why? It's all about businesses and the ability to be able to boost skills in digital literacy and improving that business efficiencies. Companies we have supported have saved tens of thousands, in recruitment costs and time by being able to go down the apprenticeship route. When there's a talent war and it's getting harder and harder to recruit top talent, this is a robust way to create that talent, cultivate those skills, and be able to retain them. It's also about bridging skills gaps, within our existing teams, again, to enhance effectiveness that serve our customers and most importantly, keep businesses competitive. Now, organisations working with us, saying to us all the time, we want to tackle these digital skills gaps, and recruitment shortages, but sometimes have the challenge of a reduced training budget, or in some cases have no budget at all. So a route to a robust solution through an apprenticeship programme at this advanced level is absolutely proving a valuable investment for businesses. So let's get on to the hot stuff and start looking a little bit more deep into this programme. Now, this Microsoft Flavour IT Tech Support Specialist is about training delegates to implement and maintain IT systems for their businesses, across 3 core branches. So as you see, support, network and digital communications. Now, this is something special, as Firebrand don't just focus on one particular area, but deliver a breadth of all knowledge and fundamentals, and then assemble the knowledge collected on the required specialism for what that individual is focusing on. So this isn't just about the support side alone within this particular programme, but Firebrand will deliver all core elements, as you see, teaching to mastery to achieve well-rounded IT professionals within their chosen field. Now, in order to support any application and success, the starting point is one of the most important elements, is looking at that role suitability. And this is where we want to set people up for success, businesses and delegates. So we set individuals up for success, and as part of that robust onboarding process, we actually complete an employer role suitability assessment, which is really efficient. But this ensures that from the offset that the role and responsibilities the individuals carry out will align to the relevant duties, knowledge, skills and behaviours to successfully complete their endpoint assessment. It is about making sure the delegates have enough exposure in that role, allowing them to be able to demonstrate evidence of their learning, and most importantly, being able to put that into practical use. Now, remember, a level 3 is an advanced apprenticeship, which is the equivalent to A-level passes. You'll see in front of you now, we've got candidate prerequisites for this programme. And again, it's about making sure we've got those foundations to really build that learning. So as a prerequisite for candidates looking to enrol, we'd look for a minimum of 5 GCSEs, graded A to C, or a level 2 apprenticeship equivalent, or those educated to a level 3 in a non-IT subject matter, as well as STEM subjects, can be really beneficial. Now, a little bit more about the programme. Firebrand's apprenticeship is aligned with 2 Microsoft accredited qualifications. So that's Azure and 365 Fundamentals. Now, Microsoft Azure, this will give, delegates really the foundational knowledge on how cloud services work and how Azure services provide key capabilities really to organisations that allow them to improve their workloads by moving to the cloud. They'll learn main Azure services and general concepts like public, private and hybrid cloud, and infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Now, with the Microsoft 365 certified fundamentals, delegates will develop an in-depth understanding of 365 cloud services. They'll learn core skills and the software as a service cloud model. And this will give teams a grounding in security, compliance, privacy and trust within the Microsoft Cloud Services, together with an in-depth knowledge of 365 subscriptions, licenses, billing and support. So what you see here is an example of the Delegate Journey. So this is an 18-month programme with a practical period of 15 months. We have 13 days of residential technical training in blocks of 2 to 3 days across the lifetime of the apprenticeship. And this is about teaching the technical competence element of it. Firebrand's approach is a blended approach to learning that includes online webinars, learner mental progress reviews done on a monthly basis, and then including line manager every 3 months. We look at work-based projects. This is the ultimate about how we start to bring to life the learning within the environment the individual is working on, and seeing that shift and change and that transition of skills coming into their role. We'll support on portfolio reviews, synoptic projects, and obviously, starting at the beginning with the end in mind and making sure they get as much as possible with regards to end point assessment preparation. So let's take a look at the content. So Microsoft have a new IT specialist certification, and Certiport is a replacement of Microsoft's associated qualifications. So Microsoft no longer do product-based exams, but really focus on role-based. So looking at month 1 to 3, and particularly the specialist objectives of device configuration and management, we will cover Windows installation and configuration, application and peripheral management, data access and management, device security, and troubleshooting. It's a great added feature we've created and actually aligned to the knowledge within the standard. Month 4 to 6 will focus on networking. So this will cover networking fundamentals, infrastructures, hardware, protocols and services, and again, really showing an element of that troubleshooting capability and enhancing those skills. Months 7 to 10 will be training and assessment for the 365 fundamentals, and month 11 to 13 are for the Azure fundamentals. Then month 14 to 16 will be network security. And the objectives here will be defence in depth, operating system security, network device security, and secure computing. And then month 17 to 18 is when we're going into gateway, obviously with the agreement from the coach, in-work mentor and learner, and then starting to book in readiness for end point assessment. So how do we truly support learners and managers throughout this journey? Well, you know, we at Firebrand really strive to give learners a meaningful and fun experience. And part of that is also ensuring that they have access, to great expertise that will teach to mastery and support their learning to anchor that knowledge directly into their role. Now, all classroom training that we deliver is delivered by skilled, experienced trainers qualified in the subject matter they cover. Our team of trainers work across our business, covering both commercial training classes as well as our apprenticeship classes. And this ensures we have access to the best trainers available, and the apprentices also receive a commercial grade learning experience. Now, all our learning mentors are required to have relevant experience and specialisms in the subjects their learners are studying. And we use the learning mentor function as one of these 3 parallel routes to building and embedding those skills. The learning mentor is about providing, coaching and support to the learner, as well as their line manager. And they'll deal with questions, any issues that may arise, challenges, and really help ensure that all parties move forward on time. Now, within this matrix, we also use industry experienced subject matter experts to really reinforce the classroom training and deliver the online webinars. And this ensures that both core concepts and supporting content is positioned in a real world way to make it more meaningful. And our subject matter expert community, is very much available to all our learners, whether it be on a one-to-one basis or cohort basis. And generally, this is facilitated through our learning mentor. And it's an excellent resource that can provide that technical support and really bringing it into life within their everyday role. Now, when we deliver our courses, our success is very much built on our lecture lab review methodology. And again, it's how we run the knowledge elements of the courses. Lecture is about being, where we get that opportunity to depart the core knowledge. Lab is, if you think about a sandbox effect, where the learners can practice in a risk-free environment, test that knowledge and skills, and develop using scenarios to stretch and challenge those skills on how they can be used in a variety of different ways. The review part is about capturing the reflection stage to recognise achievements and how skills and knowledge will be embedded into the workplace. Courses are sequenced to build knowledge from fundamentals and then moving into more in-depth theory and knowledge. And then it's about anchoring that knowledge into the workplace through our projects. It's landing the learning and building competence faster and consistently. So where do we deliver this from? So in this space, Firebrand's USP is our state-of-the-art training facility that gives learners an environment for totally uninterrupted, accelerated and immersive learning experience. There's no additional cost, and we provide full accommodation, refreshments and meals absolutely throughout their stay. The hotel is a minute's walk from our training centre, and learners will have their own ensuite bedroom with Wi-Fi. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks and snacks are all provided throughout the day, and there's ample on-site parking as well as a shuttle bus to and from the train station, dependent on their preferred method of transport. So benefits, impact, you know, there are many benefits gained by both delegates and employers. You know, this apprenticeship programme delivers tech-savvy individuals, you know, using the apprenticeship levy and or government co-invested funds. You know, some would say what's not to love. But Firebrand's USP and making this more exciting is always about aligning world-class vendor qualifications to the knowledge of the apprenticeship as part of our model. You know, within this space, it's like the liquid currency. And part of that is delivered at no additional cost, you know, to the employees we partner with. But ultimately, it's about giving value added from both an occupational competence perspective, as well as gaining that certification. And it's exactly what we recognise, because our clients have absolutely said this is what they want. Now, for those joining us today, you know, if you do want to talk to us about other digital needs within your business, you know, please do. You know, Firebrand have the largest product offering in this space, with 15 apprenticeship programs, and within that 30 plus pathways across networking, cyber, data, digital and software. And we deliver over 200 courses for leading vendors, including Microsoft, what we've talked about today, just one of the programs, Amazon Web Services, Cisco, CompTIA, Google, just to name a few. So we would absolutely welcome exploring ambitions, challenges, stucks that you want to fix, problems that you want to solve within that digital space, or ambitions within digital transformation. So, you know, please do talk to us further. And as we conclude, you know, why Firebrand? Well, we are the specialists in digital training, and you know, we don't divert away from that, but we absolutely stay true to what we're strong at and focus on keeping our clients ahead of the curve, you know, with vendor qualifications, you know, up-to-date standards, systems, processes, etc. And this is evident, you know, as we are industry leaders in the number of distinction rates. Right across all of our programs, we're delivering the highest distinction rates, currently at 34%, which is actually 13% above the national average. And, you know, to give you confidence, you know, we're also proud to hold the top spot, not just for distinction, but merit level achievement as well. And this is about, as again, as I've said throughout this session, you know, teaching to mastery, really, with experienced and certified instructors, subject matter experts and learning mentors who, you know, have high occupational competence from a variety of different sectors, you know, being able to give the delegates an experience of that 360-degree support right across. And, you know, we have the proven results in supporting organisational and individual goals to drive digital skills forward for the future. So, you know, thank you very much for your interest today. And if you would like a copy of these slides or have further questions, I'm going to go out to everybody in a moment, or just want to explore this a little bit further, please do contact us